Hello there, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Very quickly today I'll be teaching on how you can make this lovely blouse with a flounce by the side of the shoulder as you can see on the screen. So if you're just joining me, you're welcome. Please kindly turn on your notification bell and subscribe to my channel so as to get notified when I upload new video. Here is the Ankara print I'll be using for this tutorial. So the first thing I did is taking 1 inches for the guideline. So I'll be outlining that right now. So for this Ankara now, I have folded it into two. So one for the back and front, and for the back I have extra 1 inches excess for the zipper, and whatever measurement I'm going to be taking will be from the front bodies. So the first thing I will do now is take the width of the neckline, and then I will take my shoulder to shoulder measurement, and the shoulder to shoulder measurement I'm working with is 18 inches, not 16 inches this time around. So to get this 18 inches, I'll go down by 1 inch and then I'll add extra 1 inches on that shoulder slope, and then I'll outline it as you can see me doing. So now I will add extra 1 inches to that 3 inches for neck width I just outlined. So I will outline that now using my chalk, and then I will go down by 4 inches for the neck depth for the front, and then I will also be going down by 1.5 inches for the back neck depth. So it depends on your preference. You can either use 3 inches or 4 inches for the front neck depth, but I will be working with 4 inches. I'll take my pattern master now, and then I'll be connecting all lines using my pattern master as you can see me doing. Now from the shoulder line, which is from this slope, I'll go down by 8 inches and then I'll outline it. After outlining it, from the chest line, I'll make sure the bust line, which is the circumference for the bust, which is going to be 10 inches, and then I will add extra 1 inches for sewing allowance. And remember, whatever measurement you're taking will be from the front bodies master, and then I'll outline it using my chalk. After doing that, I'll go down taking the midpoint of these lines, which is 4 inches, and I'll take in half an inch on that same midpoint. Now I'll be connecting those 3 lines together using my pattern master. So I will do likewise to the back. So from that point there, all you just need to do is just take your pattern master and roll up to the straight line, not to that curvy area. So now I'll take from my shoulder downwards to my waistline, which is 17 inches. So from that 17 inches now, from this line, I will be taking the waistline. Remember, we are taking our measurement from the center front bodies, not from the back bodies. So whatever measurement you're taking, just take it from that front body. So dividing your waistline into 4, whatever you're having, you had extra 1 inches for sewing allowance. I'll then take the measuring tape, and then I'll go to the end of the blouse, which is the upper hip line of the length I'm working with. So I'll be using all of this for the measurements. This includes both the sewing allowance, and then I'll go up by 2 inches. I'll take my pattern master and I'll be curving it like so, just to give it that lovely blouse shape. So now I'll take my pattern master and then I'll be outlining from the waist downwards, giving it this shape. So from there now I'll connect upwards to the bust line using my pattern master. So I'll take my pattern master again and then give it this lovely shape at the center, which is the waistline. After doing this, I'll take my scissors now and I'll start cutting. So right here is the back bodies. What I'll be doing, I want to, put this curvy shape using my pattern master. So just watch closely the way I cut it. So I'll be cutting this now. This is on the waistline because the back I'm working on is not really straight. So after cutting this now, that will be all for the bodies part of this tutorial for the cutting. I'll take this out now. Thing I'll be doing now is cutting the upper design for the blouse, which is the flounce. So as you can see, this is the leftover fabric I'm having. So I'm just trying to, make this square shape with the fabric. Just make sure or whatever you are putting together is on fold, and this is like 16 layers on fold. Do you understand? Is on fold on two sides, which is on the upper side and on this left side. So the first thing I will do is taking down 3 inches, which is the amount of the wideness you want it to be afterwards. So you take 3 inches on the folded area, which is on this both sides. So you go round using that same 3 inches measurement like so, and then after doing that, I'll take my scissors now and then I'll be cutting this out. Remember, this is 16 layers. While you're cutting it, you have to be careful so everything is straight while you're cutting it. That is why I'm using this method while I'm cutting it. After cutting everything now, the next thing I will do, I will open it and then I will rearrange it so it is well accurate before taking other measurements. So the next thing you will do depends on how you want it to be wide. Whatever you are having left on this down part and on the sides where I'm taking now. So I'm having 6 inches on this down part. So wherever I'm having 6 inches, I'll just go round by the 6 inches. So remember, this is a flounce. It's not necessarily it is everything is the same because it's not flay. So I'll cut it now from that end there to meet up with the 6 inches I just outlined. So remember, this 6 inches is longer than the edges than the other side. So I'll then join this together and I'll cut it out. So now you can see how it is already bringing out the shape. So just make sure when you're cutting you don't mess it up. So make sure everything you're cutting is accurate. So I'll just cut it out now using the same guideline as the other side. So that's all for the cutting part. As you can see, the shape I'm having here. So I'll just be opening this now because some are still on fold. So I'll open it using my scissors, as you can see. So now after doing this, I'll be folding it back again just to know where it is short and where it is long. So these two lines here, I'll be cutting it on this side, which is the shortest area You remember I said it does not necessarily mean the both sides are, equal when it comes to flounce. So now we are having, four piece for this flounce. You can see how lovely this is looking already. So the next thing I will do now is I will take from this shorter side, I'll go in again, I'll take 3 inches to make the flounce a bit longer than the way it is now. And again, just to making sure the flounce is well curved. So I'll be using my free hand to do that. So I'll take my scissors now. After doing this, I'll cut it out. So after cutting it out, the next thing I'll do, I'll be folding it. This area here, I'll fold it to meet up with this other side. So I'll be joining it like so. So I'll fold it properly and making sure it is, well folded. So I won't be making any mistake. And then I'll take my scissors again and I'll cut out that same shape. So you can see how it is looking now. One part is longer than the other. So this is how the flounce will be looking. I will go to my machine now and then I'll plait it. I'll come back and show you. Here is the flounce now after stitching it. I already made a plait on it, and again I closed it using half an inch on the rough edges. So as you can see, this is the open area where I will be sewing on the pattern, which is the blouse. So here is the blouse now. I already stitched the shoulder, as you can see. So here is the armhole area. I already stitched it with M using the same fabric. So now depends on how you want or where you want your flounce to be. So I will be using my measuring tape now to outline where I want the flounce to start from, which is the left side of the blouse. So I'll be covering it like so, using my pattern master as a guideline to just outline it just the way I want it to be. So this is how it will be looking. Remember, I already made a pleat on each of the flounce. So now I'll be connecting it with this pattern master now, just from the shoulder downwards. So remember, I'm going to be stitching it towards the end of the armhole curve. So that's what I'm doing right now. Whatever you're going to be doing should also be going towards the armhole curve. So that's what I'm just explaining here. So the first thing I'll be doing before sewing everything together, I'll be using my pin to secure it down. So that's what I'll be doing now. After pinning everything down, just to know where to start and finish sewing it. So, and this will be going from the front area to the back of the bodice. So this is before joining both sides together. So I'll do this and then I'll go to my sewing machine and I'll come back and show you how it is looking. So here is it. As you can see how beautiful this is looking already on the left side of the blouse. So this is four place. You can see how close it is to the armhole, and you can see how neatly it is being sewn on the wrong side. So the next thing I will do now is take it to my sewing machine, and then I'll be taking the actual measurement on both sides from the bust line downwards to the upper hip line. Yeah, so you can see how shapy this is looking already, even without putting or adding any dots to it. This blouse does not have any dart. So I'll take both sides measurements and then I'll close it on the down part, and I'll be adding this zipper to the back side of the blouse. And after doing that, I'll be turning the neckline using same fabric to do it, and that will be all for the blouse. So here is the outcome, as you can see. So guys, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and you can see how lovely the flounce came out without even adding any stiff or adding any crinoline to this. You can see how lovely that is looking, just 4 pieces of the Ankara prints. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you want me to upload the tutorial of this pants, kindly drop a comment below this video and I will do well to respond, guys. So until I see you again in the next one, turn your notification bell on, share this video with your loved ones. Bye.